in South Korea over president's impeachment.
And it was rattled around there, buffeted around.
Leafs dominate the rink over the Flyers.
Shoots, rebound, comes out, in front, big chance for Delzato, who was following up
And don't forget your clock's spring ahead this weekend. Humber News starts now. Hi, I'm Shantae Sterling coming to you from our newsroom at Humber's North Campus. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you with us. Here's what's making news this hour. A happy ending to tell you about after Toronto police issued an Amber Alert earlier today. For a few hours this morning, it was big news across the city. A 4-year-old was left unattended in a running car when the vehicle was stolen. Here's what police had to say after the child was found.
At about just before 6 o'clock in the morning, the child was placed in a running car. And outside in the driveway of the parents' home. It was a crime of opportunity, what it seems like at this time, where the suspect got in the car, saw that it was running, and drove away.
All this happened near the Jane and Lawrence area. The vehicle was eventually found over 3 hours later near Weston and Lawrence. Police say the 4-year-old girl was sitting in a car while her parents left her there. Parents are reminded not to leave their children in a car unattended. The investigation is still underway. As we know, Humber elections are underway and candidates are working towards getting votes. Humber News sat down with the candidates to see why they think they should win the presidency. Here we have our final profile on the candidates. Ryan Watt spoke to us about why he wants to become president.
I would like to see a lot of people get to elevate themselves. Like, people get to socialize, get more connected and interact. Like, people become more open-minded and like see a greater view in the world, you know? Be the one to actually start a process where people actually come in one-track minded and leave with an open mind, you know? And actually be able to like once they go into school, they actually see their focus and meet their goals, you know, rather than like going through it in a frustration. Everybody is a leader. It's still everybody's scared to put up their hands. Right? Even the followers are actually the greatest leaders.
Again, that was Ryan Watt. Voting begins next week. Speaking of place of power, a political shocker in South Korea. The highest court in land has voted to remove the president. She is South Korea's first democratically elected leader. Protesters and police clashed, calling for the removal of the president. Demonstrators for and against the removal collected in the streets. The decision was made after a unanimous vote by all 8 judges at the Constitutional Court. Park, who's 65, no longer has immunity as president. She could now face criminal charges over bribery, extortion, and abuse of power. A snap presidential election will be held within 60 days. A lot is going on in the world, especially here at Humber. During the month of March, students are able to transfer their credits every Thursday. Transfer advisors are able to discuss with students future academic options. Spend a little time on the main floor of the Learning Resource Center to transfer your diploma credit to a degree. Advisors take the time to show you your options after completing a program. Flyers and small giveaways help to create a positive atmosphere.
So we do offer them as much as we can to recognize their diploma studies here. We're doing even better kind of going forward as more and more degree students come to Humber.
The event starts at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. only on Thursdays, all March long. The month of March gets us ready for you-know-what, spring. Anticipation has been growing about a blooming event. Toronto welcomes the Flower and Garden Festival, Canada Blooms, and our Humber News camera was there this morning. This year marks the 21st anniversary of the largest flower event. Guests can join beautiful waterfalls accompanied by plants. The event isn't only for gardening lovers. Wine stops, a marketplace, flower competitions, and draws to win prizes are a part of the showcase. Find the time to get out and smell the roses. The festival starts today and runs until Sunday. We're going to take a quick break. Still ahead, the latest in sports. But first, Danielle Furtado has a preview of your 3-day weather forecast.
Thanks, Shantae. It's frigid out there, and it will be for the next few days. I suggest you don't leave your home unless you really need to. Not only will it be freezing, but there will be snow cover as well. And the time is changing this weekend. So what kind of weather will we get? I'll be back with the details later on.